Hello. Today I'm going to show you the best snell knot. I've been using this knot for about 6 months every day. The advantage of it is it's very secure and you actually get a better hook set because it's so rigid that your hook is always aligned. When you tie a snug knot like a uni knot or a clinch knot to the eye, it can move around, it can swivel a little bit, and that will affect your hook set. Also, when you have a hook that has a bent back eye, like these octopus bait hooks or an octopus circle hook, it's actually designed to be snelled. So if you're not snelling it, then you are reducing the effectiveness of that hook. And you may as well just use a straight eye hook because there's no point if you're not properly snelling these. You'll notice on the properly snelled hook that all the wraps are clean. There's no external wrap. That's important because when you have an external wrap, that means that it can be sort of loosened if a fish, comes up against it and their mouth if they keep head shaking and they eventually can loosen that, then you're gonna lose that fish. It's gonna come undone. So a properly snelled hook is going to have all single clean wraps, no external wrap, and you are going to see on one side of it there is going to be an internal line. That's why it's a little bit thicker on that one side. As you see, it's kind of spiraling around the hook, but that's on the inside of the wraps, so we're good to go. Also, something to note is that the eye here is actually a little bit further away from these wraps. That sometimes just happens. You can try to avoid that by, before you tighten this, sliding it up a little bit further. But actually there's no issue with this. I've caught big 20, 30 pound fish snelled like this with it, a little bit away from the eye, and there's no problem. But generally I do try to push it up all the way to the eye, just for a nice look. So, okay, I'm gonna show you how to tie this now. Now that I've explained it, one more benefit is it's extremely strong. I think this may actually be stronger than a uni knot or any other snug knot. This is almost 100% strength as long as you don't nick this line. And some eyes of hooks are sort of improperly made and they will actually cut this. These hooks, Gamakatsu, I feel like they're decent for snelling. I've had some issues with a couple of them. I also really like the Tsunami Saltex hooks for this. I've had really good results with it. So here goes. I'm going to cut off this hook and I'm going to re-snell it so you guys can see. To cut off a snelled hook, you really have to get a knife and, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's really hard to undo this. Okay, so pull that all off. Okay. So in through the front of the eye, take about 8 inches of line. Make that 9 inches for this demonstration. See what I did there? I made a little loop. Then I have about 2 to 3 inches of line coming out, tag into that loop. Pinch the loop. I got a little bit of blood on my finger. Wipe that off. So now take the loop, start wrapping it. You're wrapping it towards the eye of the hook, not away from the eye. You're wrapping it towards, okay? This is crucial. I'm gonna do 9 wraps. You can do more, you can do less. For this heavy leader, which is 80-pound mono, I like to do 9 wraps. For lighter, I do 10, 11, or 12, depending on how much lighter it is. Okay, so I think I got 8 wraps this time. That's good enough. I go for 9, but 8 is fine. So now, moisten this. Moisten it. Take this tag in, pull it. That's how it's gonna look. Now, before I really tighten this all down, slide this all up towards the eye of the hook, because it's gonna be almost impossible if you were to tighten this. Now's your chance to adjust everything, get everything all straight. Now tighten. Now the final pull. Pull it up. Moisten one more time. Pull it up to the eye of the hook. This really is not going anywhere. Okay, so we got a nice clean snell. Look at the line coming out of the eye. There's no nicks. It's not scuffed up. It doesn't look roughed up at all. That's good, because when you're fishing for really picky fish like snook, you don't want to have it scuffed up. They can see that you're going to get less bites or no bites. With this exact hook, exact leader, snell, everything, I caught a 26-pound snook. Hell, maybe it was even more. It might have been 30 pounds because it was 42 inches and it was fat, big spawning snook off the bridge the other day. So this definitely works. You get a great hook set and it is strong. And when people see you using this, they know that you're the real deal because they don't know how to tie this. This is an old school trick. Only the old salts know. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for my next video.